Yep. Episode 83 of the TRT show. Nice little bit of a suntan on my face there. Went down for a gorgeous swim today with my wife. It was high tide, was just about high tide. Very nice. Went for a nice bit of breakfast after as well, so it was savage. Don't have a guest today. But I should have a guest in with me next week. The reason why I don't have a guest is I'm still in my loaner van, so I don't have a guest. But really enjoyed me swim this morning. Met a few friends down there on the beach, and yeah, it was good. It was good. Very nice. Very nice. But anyway, today I'm going to talk about health insurance. Of all things, do you have health insurance? I've health insurance. My wife has health insurance, and we have a health insurance policy. And especially if you're an MMA fighter, do you have health insurance? If you're a single person, you can get health insurance for about 80 quid a month. So if you like doing a bit of sniff at the weekends, or you're a stoner, cut back on your participation in them little pursuits, and you'll be able to afford health insurance. My son had to get an operation there on the shoulder a while ago, 6 weeks ago. If we hadn't got health insurance, that operation would have cost $7,500. So, if there was a reason for you to have health insurance, that's one of them. Also, my wife is helping out someone at the moment, and this particular person doesn't have health insurance. And when you don't have health insurance in this country, people don't give a fuck. They just don't care about you. When you're a public patient and you have to go back and back for scans and stuff like that, this person has had scans lost, doctors not really communicating to each other because you're just in a system that really doesn't give a fuck, and bureaucracy gets in the way, and communication isn't the best. So there's miscommunications, and especially when you're dealing with an elderly person, it's a struggle. Unlike when you pay readies, when you pay privately, people care because they're getting paid for you, so they give a fuck. So anyway, this next bit that I'm going to tell you about kind of sums up the difference between public and private. So my wife was making a lot of irate phone calls, going around the fucking circles for days, trying to get information to get this person helped out. And she kind of made an irate phone call to one doctor. And my wife said, so the system has failed this person. And the doctor said, this sums it up. System. She said, you're dealing with the HSE. There is no system. There's no system. So that's what you're dealing with. When you need help, it's not really there in the public system. I'm not pushing any type of health insurance. Go on one of them Go Compare websites or something like that. But I highly recommend health insurance. Cut back on whatever you're doing. Make sure you have the readies and pay for it. Especially if you're an MMA fighter or anything like that. You're fucking absolutely crazy if you don't have health insurance. But anyway, I was talking to another mate of mine, and he said something similar ages ago. This fella's dad died there a couple of years ago, and he said he was also public, and he said he died of neglect. He died of poverty. Nobody gave a fuck because you'd no health insurance. So you're banging from one doctor to the next. One bloke sees you next week. He doesn't communicate with the next bloke. Your scans get lost. All this type of shit happens. And what happens is your illness is just getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And you fucking die early. And it's put down to, that's what happens. So, if you get out from this, get health insurance. Anyway, the Champions League finals on tonight, and I'm really looking forward to it. Going to watch it. Real Madrid, Liverpool. Hope Liverpool win. I'm a Liverpool fan. My kid's a Liverpool fan. And I hope they win. I'm really looking forward to watching the match. It should be a good crack. I think Liverpool will win. Really do. But also, one last thing on health insurance. Before my son got a shoulder done, he was told that if he hadn't got health insurance with his shoulder to get it done publicly, that he would be waiting 3 years to get it done. 3 years. So that's food for thought. Your health is your wealth. Sometimes, we need modern medicine. We were lucky that he had health insurance. He went to the number one shoulder specialist in the country, guy up in the Santry Sports Surgery Clinic, called Hannah Mullet. And he's looked after some serious sports people over the years, and if you're into sport, that's who you need to be going to. So that's where the health insurance came in. But that is the crack. That is the end of my my little ramble today. I hope everyone is having a good day, and I hope Liverpool win Champions League final tonight. But if they don't win, such is life. What can you do? But that's all I'm going to say. Please do me a favour. Oh shit, one last thing. Myself and Max are running a women's only self-defence lesson on Portmarnock Beach on June 4th, Saturday, June 4th, which is next Saturday. Today's Saturday. Next Saturday at 10 a.m. at the shelters in Portmarnock. Just for women only, at a cost of €15. There's a Revolut link on our Instagram. Leave a comment below, private message me, whatever you need to do to see if you want the place. But that's our little bit to help out. It's for women only. It will be 1 hour long, and in this day and age, I think people should, you can talk all you want, and you can talk to people, and you can feel aggrieved and get upset and do all them things and fucking use hashtags on Instagram and get real vocal and join whatever. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody. So there's bad people out there, and whatever you have, some people want to take it. Some people want to hurt you. There's some nasty people out there, and nobody's coming to save you. So you need to prepare and you need to save yourself. So that is next Saturday at 10 a.m. So I hope we have, I think I've about 10 females booked in for it so far. So we're hoping to get about 20. That's all we want, because we don't want to get any more than 20. Be bleeding crowd control, So that is next Saturday, 4th of June at 10 a.m. That's all I have to say today. Please do me a favour. if you could share this podcast in your WhatsApp groups, Instagram, please go up to YouTube, like and subscribe. That would be amazing if you could like, subscribe. We're also on Spotify, and we're also on SoundCloud. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Yep.